I forgot what I was fixing to tell you. All right.
I need one of those holders.
Yeah, your arm's gonna get tired, but you're all buff. You work out. It's cool.
That's the problem. We did a gun show today. I'm tired.
Oh, really? Hey, we were talking about something right before then. I was going to tell you something once we got on that I was just learning that may be some help, and I can't remember what it was. Hey guys, we're Facebook Live. We're going to wait a few minutes, get some people logged on. I have Bob Patrick here. Good friend of mine. Gosh, how long have we known each other?
2012.
Oh God, that's not that long. Actually, it's been good. What time we got?
Got 1 minute too.
Yeah, what was I gonna share with you? Anyway, I guess it wasn't that important. I'll probably think of it in an interview. All right. We go and get started. Hey guys, welcome to Facebook Live Inner Club interviews. We have Bob Patrick on today. He has a cold, so you're going to hear him go.
Pardon the sniffles.
That's okay. Just don't rub your germs on the screen because we don't want to catch any of that. I don't want to give it to any of the people watching.
All right.
Before we get started, a couple of things. One, if you're struggling with retention and your retention rate is not where you want it to be, we're putting on a conference this year in Atlanta, Georgia, September 22nd, 23rd, Fitness Retention Conference. It's for personal trainers, it's for gym owners. The only conference really dedicated to retention, because if we can get our retention right, then we can spend less time and money getting people into the doors. So how to take care of your customer, how to keep them longer. Early bird tickets are going on sale now. I think we're going to allow 50 total. We're going live this week on Facebook and selling. So get your tickets before they run out. $147. You can't beat it. So it'll help your club. It'll help you grow. We've got some amazing speakers. So I'm going to stop talking about that. Another issue I want to talk about is a lot of people know me because I'm with My Fit Members. Me and my wife created My Fit Members. And if you do not have a program to hold your clients accountable, we all need to be held accountable. Bob, would you agree you need to be held accountable?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so accountable makes you want to do better, correctly? So a lot of times when we have our clients in, we have no system to hold them accountable. Your clients really want to be held accountable. They want to know that you're going to push them. And if you don't have a system in place, maybe it's time to look at one. And just so happens we have one. So it's My Fit Members. There's going to be a link somewhere on this page. Check it out. It's a nutrition educational app also. So you'll see it teaches your clients nutrition. But if you're a club owner, personal trainer, really wanting to hold your clients accountable and keep them longer, do check it out. You get a 30-day trial just for checking it out. So about the 14-day free trial on the site, we'll convert it into a 30-day. So that's it. Today we're with Bob Patrick. And so Bob's been a good friend of mine. Started out years ago when I owned Anytime Fitness Club, and he was a personal trainer. Ended up being the top personal trainer for years with us. Had the most clients, made the most money, just well-educated, just a jam-up guy. Then we started Fit Body Boot Camp together. And, from there, he's on to a second club, which opened, how long ago did that second club open, Bob?
October last year.
We're going to talk. I love having Bob on, and I've been looking forward to this because he's a systems guy. He was in the military, and he's all about SOPs. So he's going to share with some of what he does to keep his employees and everything in check by using his systems and check sheets. So first of all, though, Bob, we want to look at your club. So if you want to take us around, show us around. And if you want to say anything about yourself, feel free to any background. Let me ask you this. How did you get into training, and why did you get into training? Why are you kind of showing us around?
Okay. Well, first of all, you stole my thunder. This was unscripted. I want to give you big props. Like you said, I've known you for a while, and I trained at your gym, and this is how I got started. So if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. So unscripted, big shout out. Thank you, Jerry.
No problem. You didn't have to say that, but I will give you that $50. I promised you.
Okay. Cash. So I was in the Navy for 11 years. During the Navy, the last part, one of my collateral duties, I was a fitness coordinator. I'd always been fit, high school sports, and so I kind of wanted to do that. I went through some hard times, so to speak, when I got out of the Navy. One of my goals, decline that call. One of my goals was to be a personal trainer. I moved back home, started training like at Jerry's gym. Built myself up, did my own Facebook and marketing and sales, became very good. And then Jerry stepped out, started this and brought me along. And here we are. I'm having a very blessed life, and this is what I love doing.
That's awesome. Awesome. Well, show us around your club.
Let me switch this around.
He was showing me earlier, and there's something cool that I can't wait till we get to show you guys. But
all right, I'll start from our front door. Then you have the front desk area. We have a see-through window for supplements. We have a chalkboard. Remember, don't move this too fast. If your mind is right, your body will follow. That's my quote, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, I want you to know I've stole that quote from you. I think I asked you if I could steal it, but if I haven't, I'm pretty much confessing now I've stole that quote. It's pretty awesome. If your mind's not right, your body won't. Mine is you feed the mind, the body will follow. But you said if the mind's not right, what you're saying?
Yeah, if your mind is right, your body will follow. I compilated that from the Bible. It says renew your ways, change your ways by renewing of your mind. Also, The Secret, positive energy, feed your mind. You can only have one positive thought, so it's your choice to make it, or you can only have one thought at a time, so it's your choice to make it a positive one.
Right. Hey, spin your camera around to your supplement thing. I want to talk about that for a second we don't forget. So Bob has been, he sells each and every month, an average, how much do you sell a month on supplements?
We have about $2,000 to $3,000. I had to go to other stuff for the light. We're about $2,000 to $3,000 in the gym.
Okay, and then from when they're buying in the gym, they eventually you push them online to show them the savings, and they buy offline. So you sell offline too. So how much you do?
Yeah, it fluctuates about $5,000 to $7,000. We've had an $8,000 and $9,000 month online.
So you on a monthly, over time you built up a customer base to where you're selling about $10,000 a month in supplements.
Yes.
Wow. So for those of you guys who do not carry supplements out there, dude, you got it. You're leaving so much money laying on the table. Your customers are going somewhere else to get it, probably to somebody less knowledgeable than you, like a GNC, and a 17-year-old person's telling them that they need some kind of test booster or whatever.
Right.
Make sure you find a line. Bob carries TLS, and it's a great, great line. There's other lines out there. So, whatever your passion is, then find a line and definitely put that into action. The thing is, and I'll let Bob, if you carry supplements, you've got to have a system in place to sell them or they'll sit on the shelf. So most clubs have tried it and they have not been successful with it, and it gains dust and they stopped carrying it. So Bob, I think you can agree, you definitely have a system. It's got to be involved in your nutrition program to make it happen. Is that what you guys do basically?
It does have to be a system. That's the first thing we do with our nutrition consultation, getting members indoctrinated into the program, logged on with access, educate them about what we carry, and then follow up.
Follow-up's key. That's where most people fall, even with retention or anything. Follow-up is that's where I struggle. Both where most people struggle. All right, so I want to say something about supplements while we were there, but yeah, go ahead and show us around.
Okay, so we came in the front. You saw this is our chalkboard. We change this up every couple of weeks or month, just something motivational, some drawing. We let our members draw on it and the kids. It looks good all the time. We have our backdrop. This is where we do our selfie contest, all of our check-ins, our VIP challenge. We have weekly check-in challenges. Just keep them checking in, motivated. Our pull-up bars. I'm trying not to move fast so to zoom or stay focused. We have our boxes, some bars. This over here is our Fit by Forever logo. We have our row machines back there standing up in the corner, some more equipment. Moving over to our...
yeah, go show that wall. That's what I want to show them. And while you're going over, I don't think we mentioned before we actually went live. This is Bob's Duluth location. And when did this location open, Bob?
September 2015.
Right. How many members you have there now? And it's summertime, so.
256. We got 211, but not counting our trials and stuff.
That's awesome. And you just opened a Sugarloaf Club. How long ago was that?
Swanee Club. We opened that October last year.
October last year. And how you doing out there?
Oh, yeah. 136 right now.
Okay. Yeah, that club, I mean, you've told me a little bit. It's the demographics are off the chain. 100,000, my understanding, 100,000 area. But
yeah, it's a big income area in between 6 country clubs, but there's a lot of construction on that road. We're isolated and just hard to get into the market, but we will.
Yeah. It's been hard to penetrate that market, which has been strange, but I know you was telling me about it. But yeah, show us that wall, which I love this wall, guys.
Yeah, this is our 200 session. So for our members, when they get 100 sessions, we give them a T-shirt and has 100 sessions strong on the back with our logo on the front. When they reach 200 sessions, we throw a party during the warm-up and yell really loud, and everybody loves it. So this is one thing they start looking forward to. We have 300 up there with stars. We actually have Chen who hit 400 sessions, and I just bought a cruise for her. She's about a couple months away from hitting 500 sessions. So 500 sessions, I'm going to send her on a little trip.
Are you using that giveawaycruise.com?
No, I got a travel agent guy I'm in a networking group with. I'm going to give him a shot.
Awesome. How much is that cruise costing you?
$240.
That's not bad. So yeah, you want to give him a shout out? You think it'll help?
Yeah, it's Jerome. I don't have his website on me, so you put me on the spot. But
that's fine. I just put it in the comments after we get off. Go in and put it in the comments.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that way they can, because that's a pretty good deal that you're able to give them a cruise. For that.
Yeah, and it's going to be ongoing. So after we get so many, I get a free one.
That's awesome. And is that a couple or person? The 240 something.
That's for 2.
Oh, good deal. All right, cool. I'm sorry. We'll keep going.
We're on the ropes. I just had to get those re-gripped. And then we have our Bosu floor. We have about 2,500 square foot in here. These are our TRX wall. I do want to give a shout out to Chris because I have Anchor Point at the Swanee location, and I am bringing Anchor Point here before the East Coast Conference in September. For you guys that don't know, we're going to do the Anchor Point training certification workshop at my Duluth location the Thursday before the East Coast Conference. And we will have Anchor Point. One thing I like about Anchor Point is the hand width when you're pressing.
Hey, Bob.
Go.
Bob, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You started cutting out. I don't know if it's because you put your hand or a certain area on the phone, but.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Go ahead.
So the one thing I was just explaining about Anchor Point, I like the hand placement. It doesn't rub your arms. A lot of clients love the functionality. It's a little wider. And the bungees and stuff that we hook up to the floor, it's a lot more moves that you can do. So shout out to Chris.
Right. I don't know if you know this, but Chris will take them on trade-in, the TRX.
Really?
Yeah, he has a trade-in for TRX straps. They'll sell them for you, basically. So that'll save you some money. And how much is a set of his straps? Do you remember?
The whole package is $1,100. You get 10 blue bungees, 5 handles, and 5 Anchor Point straps.
So that's a set of 5. Okay. So about a couple $100 a piece. Awesome. And I know he just come out with some new material and he was telling me about that's not unbreakable. So yeah,
right.
Definitely going to move over from Anchor Point. Yeah, we have a lot of club owners that don't trust that Anchor Point's better. But my wife switched here and she just loves it so much better. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What I just showed you earlier was the little kids' room real fast. They love it in there. They get to play, read books, and draw and color, and they draw their parents working out.
Awesome. Well, cool. Nice place. Yeah, you can go sit on the couch, whatever, flip your phone around and
all right.
talk about your SOP systems. And I warned Bob, he's talking about this, that everybody's going to be wanting this system. So he's like, I should start selling them. I said, well, maybe you should. But anyway, talk about your how they work and yeah, tell us a little bit about your SOPs.
You mentioned earlier that I was in the military, so that's where I got it from. Every procedure that we did in our division was written down, and everyone had a task that they was accountable for. So my SOP here, we have daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly tasks. We have trainer tasks, admin tasks, and it starts from clocking in, opening the doors, syncing the TV, the iPad, the Zen Planner login, cleaning, setting up before and after, the temperature on the AC, the phone calls, calling no attendance, new members, prospects, monster follow-up. Every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is in the folder. So they have a checklist. I get a weekly report that tells me new members, trials, lost members, drops, prospects, hot leads, maintenance issues, facility issues, and so on.
Hey, you're still, is he going in and around over there? Hey, Bob, can you hear me?
Yes.
I don't know.
I hear you.
The internet, I don't know if it's your phone. I don't know if it's my computer. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you're kind of going in and out, so I don't know. Shouldn't be mine. Kind of move over to your front desk area. I don't know. For some reason, you were going in and out. I just want to make sure everybody heard you. Did you hear me? If you could move toward your I think we had better reception over toward, I don't know why, and I don't know if it's mine or yours, but kind of move around a little bit, go over to your reception area and see if that helps.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Bob, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, Bob.
I hear you.
Bob, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. All right. All right, Bob, can you hear me? This is not cool. He's froze now. Oh, he's froze right now. Hey, hold on, guys. We're going to try to figure out what's going on here. Let me look at my internet settings. Bob, can you hear me?
Yes.
Man, I don't know what's going on. Let me check on my end.
I put you on speaker. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I'm going to switch internets here for a second.
Okay. Excuse me.
Sorry about this, guys. Fixing to get back to it. I want to make sure you guys can hear everything. I think we're better now. All right, let me switch. All right, let's try it again. So
I got you.
You were talking about the SOPs. You went through, and I think everybody heard right up to you have daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly tasks for them to do, and I think it started messing up from there.
Okay, so daily, all the daily, weekly, quarterly tasks. I break it down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Every Tuesday, for instance, they call the no-show list. Find out if they've missed 7 days or more, how they're doing, why they haven't been in. We call new prospects. We call new members. Each of those are on a task. We have quarterly tasks for HVAC inspections, our fire inspections. Anything that is a procedure, it's in there and it's done in an increment based on the manual.
Awesome. And I do want to talk to you about how to package that up. I do think it's very valuable for a lot of club owners because that's what's missing. I mean, there's, some of the franchises offer it, but it's not as detailed, I don't believe, as yours. So, it's very important to hold people accountable, like I talked about earlier. And if you don't hold your staff accountable, you don't hold your trainers accountable, you don't hold your clients accountable, guess what? You're not going to have that much. Your business is not going to be where you want it to be. You'll always be struggling. So accountability first starts with yourself, making sure you create accountability for your employees and then moving on to your clients. So definitely important. Now I know you're big in the community, and I want to talk about that. I know I've talked to a lot of club owners, and community hasn't been really, they don't do it. And I just want you to tell them how important it is, how it's affected your business and what you've done in your community to do that.
Okay. So I'll give you another shout out. When we first started this, we were doing the check-ins, contributing to a different organization every month, and I thought it was so thin spread. Got a suggestion. Jerry, we actually converted to that one big organization. And so we picked Rainbow Village, which was a local transition house here next to our Duluth location, and they focus on domestic violence, homeless, and single parent families, and they have a very high success rate in transitioning into non-subsidy housing and so on. I actually put on my first event in the spring of this year. We call it the first annual Spring Fling on the town green. I have a couple of city employees. Went through my networking chain and got the town green. Got about 20 vendors. We did raffles and donations, and we're able to raise like $1,500 for that organization. And just the local networking groups and supporting them and everything we do, people see that we're giving back, and they're on the forefront of referring us, and a bigger name in the community. It definitely helps.
Yeah. So you've met the mayor, am I correct?
Yes, the mayor is a member, the city councilman's a member, the city clerk's a member. They love it.
Were they free members in the beginning? How did that happen?
No, the mayor is a free member. I saw her at another gym. She was going to try it before, and it was just a gesture for me to give her a free membership. The other two came in on a trial and paid and became members, and one of them has actually been here over a year and lost 60 pounds. Kelly, you know him. He's going to be the director for Fit Body Forever.
Yeah, that's awesome. And we have a program we put out, and I think you started this way too. Your community leaders, the best way to get inside your community is actually get out and start meeting them. Like Bob, he could pretty much, everybody knows who he is in Duluth, and Duluth is not a small town. It's a pretty big town, but he's created such an impact because he's involved in everything. So everybody's recognized you as a fitness leader. When you go to these events, do you see other fitness companies out there doing as much as you're doing?
No.
Yeah. And you'll be surprised that in your town, in your area, that it's going to be the same way. Somebody needs to take that spot. And if you're sitting in your chair in your office, you can't figure out why your business is not growing, it's because you need to take that spot. You need to get out in the community. And the best way to do it is all your leaders in the community, mayor, sheriff, principals, give them all free memberships, get them into the club, start changing their lives. People follow leaders. I mean, so if they see that even preachers and pastors, if they see their pastors lost pounds, you don't think they're going to wonder where they got that, and you're promoting them and you're giving back. So community is huge. So I know people keep saying it. I've always said it in community. So we're spoiled in the Fit Body Bootcamp world because we rely on Facebook for everything. And then we wonder a year and a half into it, my Facebook, I can't get as many people in the doors because you tapped it out. So you got to really
right.
Community. So cool. And you've got a lot of business partners too in your community as far as local business owners.
Yes. We do. We push that a lot. We work together with other businesses. I personally bring in one other health professional every month. We've had a chiropractor, we've had a yoga instructor, a tennis pro, a doctor. We'll let them do a 45-minute presentation here on their specialty as it pertains to fitness, and it's just added value for our members. We'll have 20, 30, 40 members here watch their presentation, but that gets me into their newsletters, gets flyers into their business, it gets our referral. We have a good working relationship with a lot of local businesses that way.
And I can tell you this, guys, I've known Bob, and that location has been a hard location. And if he didn't rely just on Facebook, I don't believe he would still be in business. How do you feel? I mean, you agree with that?
I do agree with that. I've seen it said before, heard it said before, have more than one line in.
Yeah, one more. What did they say? More poles in the water. Yeah.
More poles in the water, right?
Yeah. Why? Then you said that I'm working on something. That's what I was going to talk to you about earlier. It's for how to tie businesses together, and it does several things. So I'm looking at it to see if we can bring it on as part of our program. But it's a kiosk. When they come in, instead of checking on Zen Planner, which they can still do, this actually will take care of the check-ins. But every time they check into your class, your session, it checks them in on Facebook at the same time. So no more you having to go, hey, don't forget to check in on Facebook. It's an automatic thing. And then it's a points reward system. So every time they come in and work out, it gives them points, and they can redeem them points for buying discounts or supplements or whatever. The cool thing is it's a nationwide program, and you could go to your business partners and they could put that same point system in their business. And so now you're giving back to your customers, because now you're providing deals for your clients around. So the way it works is, let's say, I don't know, restaurant. They put it and they see this device there, and they're part of it because they have the app on their phone. And that restaurant is offering, I don't know, 10 points and you get a free sub or whatever, right? Like Subway does. And so instead of having a key change, they just tap their phone, bring up the app, it gives them their points, and it keeps their points up. And it really will help you tie your businesses together in your community, because that's what you want. You want a good business community, and then start that whole Facebook community page where everybody's involved in that too. So I'm checking it out. If I can it's got a few kinks in it now, but I think if we get it rolling, especially the Facebook check-ins alone, it's valuable. I mean,
Facebook check-ins are huge.
Huge. So if you can get that happening automatically and then reward the points on top of that, that's a cool thing. So, all right. We went through your community. Let's see. Let's see what else here. Unless you got something that you want to talk. We talked about your fundraiser already. We may be done, man. Except let's talk about one more thing, and then I think our 30 minutes is up. I know you're starting FAI, Functional Aging, with
Yes.
Big Dan Ritchie. And if you guys don't know who Functional Aging is, check it out. Functionalaging.com, FIA. No, FAI, sorry. It's an active older adult program, and you're kicked it off. When did you kick it off?
Officially back in April.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we actually started in May. We have a few of our trainers, functional aging specialist certified. So we only have it in Duluth right now.
Right. Cool. And you're also looking at doing fit ranks too.
Yes, we're already enrolled in Fit Ranks, and our lead trainer is working through the program. We have some startup implementation going. Our next staff meeting, we're going to make all the staff do level 1 and level 2, and then we're going to roll this Fit Ranks out when our next challenge starts, and it'll be part of our regular exercise. We're going to do Fit Rank during the workouts. We'll have level up on the wall. So it's another thing to help members look forward to something else.
Yeah. If you don't know much about Fit Ranks, I think it was last Thursday, I interviewed, I just lost
Ryan.
Nick. Yeah.
Nick, Ryan.
Yeah, I lost his first name. I had his last name. He Fit Ranks, and a few episodes before then, Chad Smith has Fit Ranks inside his facility, and his retention rate is 95%. And he believes that's a big part of it, because all your clients have a level to go, and they like competing against themselves. So I'm excited to see how that goes in your club. My wife's going to add it to her club here soon too. So cool, guys. Bob, thank you so very much for coming on today. Very insightful. We'll work on somehow putting together your SOP package, and if we can get it together, we'll boost it out. It'll be on maybe on the we'll put it on one of our pages, but maybe on the video, the video, all the last videos, so you can go back and watch them. So if you click somewhere below this one, we'll have it to where if you missed any back episodes, I think we're up to 8 or 9 now. You can go back and watch them. Each club owner does something uniquely different, and I believe if we can share from each other, we can all be stronger at the end. So, Bob's strength is his SOPs and the stuff he does in the community, and God, you got a lot of strengths, Bob. We'll stop there though. And if you need that extra help, don't forget Fitness Retention Conference. If you're struggling with retention, and you want to see see how to raise your retention rate. Fitness Retention Conference, September 22nd, 23rd. Click the link below. There's an early bird special for tickets, and you don't want to miss it because there's no other conference really dedicated for retention. And as I talked about earlier, if you're looking for accountability, because if you're not holding your clients accountable, it's hard to keep them staying. Fitness MyFit members, there's a link on this page, nutrition and accountability app. So definitely check that out. Bob, thank you so very much for being on today and sharing your information.
I want to close with one thing. I didn't get a chance to say it.
Go ahead.
Something that came up in recent months, and I just want to, it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to have selfish desires. We all want more time, more money, more things, and our passion is to help others. So when that selfishness meets altruistic love, then you have your purpose. So work hard at what we love doing, get more things, and it's a good combination.
Dude, I like it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Cool. Yeah. Definitely. That's awesome. All right, man. Well, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Bob, we're going to go ahead and log off, but stay on for a few minutes.
Okay.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. And guess what? I got to find out who's next week. So we'll let you know next Wednesday.
Suspense.